Mac and cheese is considered to be a comfort food because it's soft and mushy. But if you want to serve it at a party, you need to upgrade it with a little bit of texture. Let's make crunchy mac and cheese balls today. Let's begin by making the macaroni first. I have half a cup of macaroni here which I'm going to boil in some water. I'm also going to salt the water with around half a teaspoon of salt. While the macaroni is boiling, let's prepare the sauce. For the sauce, I have 1.5 tablespoon of salted butter here, half a teaspoon of crushed garlic and 1.5 tablespoon of maida. As the butter melts, it's going to mix with the flour and we'll be able to form a roux. The garlic smells amazing and the flour has also started bubbling along with the butter. I'm going to add in half a cup of milk. I want the sauce to stay nice and thick, so I'm going to add the milk little bit at a time. Now I'm going to flavor this with a little bit of pepper and a stock cube. Please remember that the stock cube already has a lot of flavoring and salt in it, so you should add only enough salt after tasting it. The sauce looks ready, so I'm going to switch off the flame and I'm going to strain the macaroni before adding it to our sauce. I'm using a slotted spoon to strain out the macaroni, but you can do it directly over the sink and then add it too. You have to boil the macaroni till it's al dente and not completely cooked. Let's quickly mix this. As you can see, this is a very thick mixture of mac and cheese. This is exactly what we want so that we can turn it into balls once it cools. And I'm going to let this cool in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. The mixture has cooled down completely. Now it's time to add in the favorite part of everyone, some grated cheese. I have some processed cheese over here. I'm just going to mix this. When you add cheese to the cold mixture, it stays in its strand form, and when you fry it, you can actually taste the cheese very well. So now let's turn this mac and cheese mixture into balls. I'm going to switch this to this side and I'm going to make a slurry. Very simple. Little bit of maida, around 1.5 tablespoons and around 3 tablespoons of water, some salt to taste and a small pinch of pepper. I'm going to mix this with a fork and our slurry is ready. And I also have some breadcrumbs here. So we can start breading our mac and cheese balls. I'm taking a small portion in my hands and clumping it together. Because the mixture is so thick, it just sticks together. I'm going to add this to our slurry, toss it around. I'm just going to lift this so that the excess slurry can fall down. Time to coat it with some breadcrumbs, toss it around and just form the ball once again so that all the breadcrumbs stick to the surface of the mac and cheese ball. I'm going to set this aside in a plate. I'll continue making rest of the balls just like this. Make sure the oil is extremely hot so that the cheese doesn't ooze out while these are frying. The oil should bubble as soon as you add in the balls. Do not overcrowd the pan because this may cause the mac and cheese balls to burst. By adding 3 balls at a time, I'm just maintaining the temperature of the oil so that you get a nice even brown color. I'm just going to take it out of the oil and place it on a kitchen roll. I'm going to fry the rest of the mac and cheese balls in the same way. Let's make a quick sauce to serve with these mac and cheese balls. I have a little bit of mayo here, around 1.5 tablespoon, to which I'm adding around a tablespoon of ketchup. If you like it spicy, you can also add a pinch of red chili powder. Whether you make this for a kid's birthday party or for yourself as an evening snack, I'm sure you're going to love it. This is Chef Bhumika signing off from Rajshri Foods.